This is the Projekt Gemineye Update, your source for all things Projekt Gemineye. Brought to you by Riffical Records. And here is your host, Mark Anthony K. Greetings and welcome to episode 177 of the Projekt Gemineye Update. So, today is December 15th. It is a rather odd day here in Toronto/Brampton, Ontario. It's supposed to be hit with a major weather system. So far nothing really has happened here, but from what I understand and from what I've seen just looking outside recently, it looks like the snow is finally coming. But that's not why I'm here. This is just to give you another update on what is going on. I have contacted Train Records again about the vinyl, and they still don't have it done yet. But they told me that according to the system log that they have online, there is no red flag on my order, meaning that there is no delay on it, meaning that according to him, he still hopes and is pretty confident that I will get the records done before Christmas. Now, with that said, I have a good friend that works for Canada Post. He's one of the supervisory people in there. And he told me that it would be in my best interest not to send anything during this time period up to Christmas, because they've had numerous complaints of stuff being lost in mail, delays like crazy in deliverance. So it's taken this long for me to get this record. I don't even have it yet, but it's taken this long to get it. The last thing I want is to send out a record and find out that it's been lost, damaged, sent to China, or I don't know what. So he told me it's just even better to wait until after Boxing Day and then start doing the shipping then. So hopefully, if it comes by that time, you will be just a little bit more patient with me and let me start sending stuff out after Christmas. Now, the thing is, my US shipping guy and my UK shipping guy are all ready to pick up or to receive their copies of the album, which they'll be sending, hence why the shipping is so cheap and still is cheap. That's the thing too I wanted to mention. If you haven't ordered your record yet, I think we're down to like 10 copies. There's 10 copies I think left. Order yours now because it still has the cheap shipping in it, because I still haven't sent anything out yet. It's like to my distributors. So if you haven't had your copy bought yet, I want to do it, because once I get it and I send it out, the shipping rates will go back up, because it'll be all back to me again for sending everything to the US and everywhere else. So if you haven't ordered your copy yet, do so. $30 Canadian plus shipping, and the shipping to the US and in Europe is really cheap right now. What else I wanted to talk to you guys about? It's funny, you have all these things you want to talk about, but then when you have to do it, it's in one ear out the other. Yeah. Oh, the Dark Monarchy, sorry. Those of you who ordered Dark Monarchy, chances are that'll be coming pretty soon too. Just as I mentioned before, CDs are definitely the quicker option as far as reproduction and manufacturing right now. Thank you to everybody who has made their order of that as well. Right now, you can still get your copy of the Dark Monarchy album for $10 Canadian plus shipping. It is by far our best album to date, easily. Got a lot of good reviews about it, and lots of people have bought it online, which is very encouraging, because usually my digital sales are the least of my sales, but this time it has gotten quite a big uptick. Speaking of that, we're near the end of the year, I will be doing another episode pretty soon, doing my sort of year in review. I do that every year where I kind of look back on what's happened, what I've released, and so on and so forth, and talk about a couple of the records that have come out from other bands that I think are of note and of worth mentioning. So look forward to that. 2023 is going to be a bit of a different year for me. Now, don't get panicked or worried. Nothing's going to change as far as, I'm still going to be making records and I'm still going to be doing things, but I think I'm going to take a little different approach to it. I've had a lot of overlap this year with stuff where I've been releasing a record at the same time I've been releasing it. I've been finishing off another record, or I've been crisscrossing doing things. And I find that since I've done that, the albums that I've been working on haven't gotten as much attention as they had in the past, some of my records. So in 2023, I'm going to turn my attention to one thing at a time. In other words, if I'm going to be doing a Projekt Gemineye album, I am not going to be working on no Dark Monarchy, no Mark Anthony Kaye and the Lower Third Collective, and Joe Bailey, if he's going to be releasing a record, which he's still, with me on contract to do another record. By all means, he can do it, and he's going to get it released, but we will now schedule it so that when his record comes out and is due to come out, it'll be only his record I'll be focusing on and nothing else. Same thing with the Dark Monarchy, same thing with the Projekt Gemineye. I think it works out a lot better that way. And I think also for you supporters who like multiple acts that I am involved with, makes it easier for you as well. You don't have to order or, pre-order stuff like two things at a time or, so closely together. Because I know sometimes money can be a bit tight, especially during this time period. So I think one project at a time is going to be the way to go from here on in. With that said, I have been working on a Projekt Gemineye album right now, which has probably gone against what I was, talking about, but not really, because the Dark Monarchy stuff I promoted a bit. I should probably do a bit more promoting with that as well. The current Projekt Gemineye album I'm just waiting on, and I have nothing else really. I haven't even made a Christmas record this year. I purposefully didn't make one so that I can focus on what I'm doing right now. But the first thing on the docket in 2023 is going to be the new Projekt Gemineye album. It's, believe it or not, it's about more than halfway done already now. So when the new year starts, that's going to be my total focus. I think the Dark Monarchy record, whenever we work on the next one, will be probably at least half a year away from now, if not longer. But, I think it's going to be good that way. I think that's going to come out being more stronger in the sense that I'll have more attention on each project, more focus on it. And I think that you people who are interested in my music will have much more anticipation to it, because I think that you will be more excited about it. Let's just put it that way. I feel I'm writing some of my best stuff now, not only musically but vocally. I've been really improving a lot. I've really been happy with the way things have been going. So 2023 should be a good year. I'm looking forward to what's going to be happening in the new year. With that said, I'm still desperately waiting for this final version of Book 3 to come out. And in 2023, I wonder how I'm going to do this now, because I've been assured that the wait times for the vinyl will be less next year, especially early on in the year. Whether I believe that or not, I don't know what to think. But, the CD version of stuff is going to continue to be going on. And, it's interesting. I've been reading a few articles online, industry articles, where they're saying that they're expecting a resurgence in the CD in the marketplace. I think people are getting fed up with waiting with vinyl, fed up with the long wait times, and people want to hear music. People want to hear new music. People want to enjoy music. And there's a lot of people that want to enjoy physical media. And like I said before, CDs are a more than viable option for that. So I'm going to continue to be a supporter of that, and Projekt Gemineye will continue to be put out on CD. And don't get me wrong, I love vinyl. I'm still going to push to do it, but man, this has been really trying for me, and I can only imagine what it's like for you guys out there, who some of you have put money down for this record back in April, and it's December. So once again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your patience on this. And the second I got them, or even the minute that I know that they're coming, you guys will know, and I'll do my best to get everything out to you guys. Logically, like I said earlier, I don't want to be sending anything now in the complete chaos of the Christmas season. So don't worry, you will get your stuff soon. And I again thank you so much for your patience. So let me just leave it at that for now. I will be back shortly with my year in review video. Thank you again for all your support, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye for now.